Hey everybody, Shay here, welcome back. Hey everybody, Shay here, welcome back to another blind reaction to Naruto. We are in one of the final tournaments between Neji and Naruto. We got Shadow Clone Jutsu getting up in the house, but Neji being able to hit those chakra points, and I don't know where this fight's gonna go. In my head, it's like Shadow Clone Jutsu needs to be the way to mitigate Neji's powers to some degree, but in the last fight it looks like well, Neji missed the thing, but I'm wondering like what happens when Neji doesn't miss and then what happens there, and can Naruto maybe spread out that kind of weakness across Shadow Clones and maybe that becomes the advantage? I'm not sure. And so how long is this fight gonna go? I have no idea. I would imagine it's gonna be 2 episodes per fight would be kind of how I feel like it would break. I'm not sure which fight would benefit off of being like a half episode or 1 episode, so it gives like the Gaara fight or this Naruto fight a little bit more room. And I do believe that getting Sasuke back into the narrative is going to require some time, or that could be the rigmarole, and maybe my entire two episodes per battle is going to be thrown out the window because it's going to be actually part of the narrative arc as opposed to just like chipping away at this tournament. In any case, the lighting's a little bit off, but it's the morning and I don't really have a way to light this thing properly, and I just want to get started, so we're going to get a couple episodes knocked out today because it's a day off where I'm at, and I've already lost a week because I got distracted working on a novel project of mine that's been like hovering, and I just got hyper focused into that. So now time to shift back into this. I have to like chip away at a lot of these, so I'm gonna get a little bit ahead of all of you just because I need to get the backlog ready for this week. So I'm gonna try to rip through some of this tournament, if not all of it, today, and let's see where this goes. So let's jump in, get the blinders up, let's go. How will they do this? Oh, look who it is. I always forget the name of this guy. Aruka Sensei.
Opponent is Neji. These final rounds are nothing like the preliminaries.
Well, you found out a little bit, but there's still a lot more to go. Is that? Oh, look who's back. Oh, is he knocking them out? Is he taking them out?
Put on a good show, will you, Naruto? I've got a tough job to do, and I'd like to be entertained while I'm doing it.
Oh, I wonder if he's like swapped out. He's the one in there.
Ultimate defense.
This guy, man. So here we go. Shadow Clone in the house. I feel like every pa knocks out. Shadow Clone might also see how this works. Well, he's been popping them. He's obviously capable of getting them out of the arena. He's definitely got group combat down. Oh, is he gonna start pop now? Well, that's definitely contact.
You're the one keeping out of range.
I made a comment about that last episode, huh?
The more the
Makes
others
sense.
attack, the more you stand out for holding back.
Yeah, nice. Ooh. Could be a rigmarole.
Over.
It could be. Maybe that was his plan. No, probably not.
I told you it was pointless.
Are there any more on the field, or is it just him?
Give up, Naruto.
I think it's just him. Oh,
Oh yeah.
that laugh is suspect.
I told you it was a mistake to count me out.
Wait. Oh, rigmaroles. Pow. Nice. Nice. He's got a new fan.
He held one of his clones back to deceive me, to lure me into a
Using his head. Oh, what was that? What's this? How? What? Oh, what? This is new.
But that's...
Of course, there's something new.
You really think you'd won?
There's always a new power, man.
What happened? That punch of Naruto should have flattened him. But that
That's
was...
crazy. Oh, he would have known because, okay, he's...
Rotation.
Okay.
That's one of Neji's special defenses.
Wonder if that's like
We'll see.
going back to like all the items being sprawled around him when doing the training with Tenten, where, and it might have been like, well, she was just throwing all of them. Yeah, but if she's here and he's here, but stuff is all around him here, that might have been the cue, the visual cue, to suggest that there's maybe something else going on. It feels like this cartoon is very intentional with what it shows you, because there's so much deception going on that doing something visually to just be a red herring, it almost never is what I'm saying. So that's something that I had treated like, oh, it's just an animation thing to show how much like he can defend him against all these things, and maybe as he blocks them, these things kind of fall around him. I'm not sure if it's maybe like this special defense thing, he could just turn it on, but that feels like he's not really defending and swatting these things away. Then he just like, he can blip this thing on and these items just fall around him. I'm not sure. Maybe that doesn't make any sense. Maybe my theory is completely off.
Neji can see almost 360 degrees with his Byakugan.
That's crazy. It's at almost
That's what
360
his real
degrees.
defense.
Rotation is what they said. Okay. But I mean, Now it's like nothing can ever get near him at this
The
point.
moment he senses an attack, Neji discharges an intense.
Whoa,
focused burst of
discharges me.
chakra from the
Discharges means that there's an energy reserve that could be neutralized if he keeps doing it though.
chakra points in his body. Points
Okay,
is
we got a little bit
difficult
of
to control.
exposition here.
Even Jonin can usually only utilize chakra from a single body part at a time. But Neji's mastery of the Gentle Fist Taijutsu is so great
Gentle
that he can emit
Fist.
chakra from several places, warding off simultaneous attacks from multiple directions.
Well, I mean,
It's an ultimate
oh,
defense.
why are they showing him right now?
Even more impenetrable than Gaara's shell of sand.
Oh,
Nothing can get through.
oh, defensive.
But I thought only Father could.
It's a secret ninja art. For generations reserved only for the main household of the Hyuga clan.
Wait a minute.
But Neji has somehow discovered it on his own.
Whoa.
Incredible as it may
Or,
seem, come far.
I mean, it's
No one
possible,
should be
I suppose.
surprised.
So he's gonna be a longer term player
This is the end for you.
because they wouldn't give you that kind of setup if there wasn't gonna be some sort of like there has to be like it has to stretch. Otherwise, there's no point in giving exposition that just kind of vanishes. Ooh. More exposition. Oh, that's neat. That's like how he's like in a Matrix. He's like the Neo of the ninja. I understand. Okay, no, he still has to get in there. He got him though. Oh god, he's wrecking him. Oh, he's done. Oh, I mean, unless there's some sort of fox thing that like intercepts here. But I just don't feel like the narratively that makes sense. Oh, he's wrecking. Oh, he's done. Bro. Jesus, bro. He's
Have we
done.
been surpassed by this branch family?
Oh, get some politics weaving into this. I'll let her carry over from the prior fight. He's gonna
Looks
call the
like
match.
it's over.
Could be like a
To
Hinata
think
shutting
that
out to like
Hyuga's
give him.
Kekkei Genkai would find its purest form in this child. A
Maybe.
child banished from the line of succession.
Oh damn! Banished. You see, there's an extra story there. They're seeding something. This has to pay off. Like it can't pay off in this narrative. I don't think it's gonna come. It's gonna next arc, 2 arcs. I don't know. But this feels like a lot of information that could be vital. Now Hinata might step in here and give like Naruto some strength to give us that callback to when he did it to her.
Truly, my brother, you've been denied what is rightfully yours.
Earlier on in the series, you think that they're brother and sister, Hinata and Neji, and they don't really give you any reason to not believe that. And then they explicitly have to call it out and correct course on that. I actually forget what they said, like when they fought against each other, if they said cousins, but this would imply like brother, his brother, the other line, meaning that they would be cousins, direct cousins.
Come on.
And I forget if that's what actually
Well,
got told to us.
must
But
be frustrating. Realize how utterly hopeless it is.
well, I don't
This
know about
little
that.
Dream. You
To be
thought you
fair,
could see-
that Fox energy is something he can call forth as extra energy, which we learned about that in the 4 episodes we had spent with Naruto. It's extra, right? They showed us that bar. This was months ago for me at this point, but like the memories, they showed us that bar, and then the bar plus the red bar is the Fox. Like it's extra.
Exceed through hard work alone.
How does that
That's
impact
only
chakra
an
though?
illusion. Hey,
Oh.
Hinata, what's wrong? You
So
okay?
why is she coughing like this
What a
though?
fool!
That's the
I
second
almost
time.
thought he could win. Naruto.
The chakra damage is like the long-term impacts of the chakra hits. Rule of 3s though, right? So the third time she coughs is gonna be important, that kind of thing. What are you gonna do, bud? What's the play? It's too early for the fog. Oh, nice. Okay, we're gonna call back the rock.
Bushy brow.
Okay. Oh, and there was a comment, see, trigger memory, about like he's it's just will keeping him up. Like he wasn't even like there anymore. He's just like he was so committed. Rock Lee can just like his will extends past his rationality, I suppose. Like it's past that point. Like his mind, his willpower. I think I said that in a more or less reasonable way. Let's just move on. Yeah, okay, 2. So he'll be the third.
No way.
Yeah, nice. Which implies like there's always that extra bit of energy you can call on. Since he's seen 2 others do it before him, you know. But how he gets out of this? I don't know. He's only got the one trick up his sleeve that
Possible.
could trump all, you know, but I just don't feel like it should. This is a time for it.
I told you. I just don't know when to give up.
Oh, no, we're not. I was like, we're only halfway. Okay. We're still good. How long is this episode? Normal, standard? Okay.
It can't be.
Personal determination is what I was going to say. Third time.
Hey.
Is that blood?
Hey,
That's blood.
You're coughing up blood.
What is he see that? And it's triggering. It's going to trigger him.
Wow. You must still be injured from your match. Hinata, you gonna be all right? You need some water or something?
Let me have a look at her.
Who are you?
It's all right. You can trust me.
Nah, that's gonna be Kabuto
Stop
or
this,
something.
Matt. You'll only
But
get
why
more
would
of
he
the same.
care? Right
I
there.
have nothing against you personally.
Could be a play,
That's
manipulation.
touching. I've got plenty against you.
I don't know what you
You
mean.
don't? And here I thought you were
Will he
Mr.
actually call
Know-It-All.
it?
The way you worked on her with your mind game, tearing her down when she worked so hard to get here.
Nice.
Never mind that. It doesn't concern.
Well.
You mocked Hinata,
Oh,
calling her a
oh, damn,
failure.
bro.
Main
Okay.
household, branch families. What a bunch of crap.
Oh, they're bringing back
Doesn't
that
give
plot
you
though.
the right to decide who's a failure.
In the middle of this
That's
fight,
what
huh?
I've got. It doesn't give you the right to decide who's a failure. That's what I've got against you.
Nice. What's up? Is that healing magic?
What are you?
Don't worry.
Magic.
I'm a
That's fine. I
doctor.
get it. No, I don't know. I would be worried,
If
bro.
you're so interested, I'll tell you about it.
That's suspect.
Hyuga clan's heritage of
Oh, look at that. Just exposition in the middle of a battle. Who cares about fighting right now? Political exposition.
hatred.
Also, but we get to see, like, maybe hear about the story about why he was expelled. Is the loose thread right
Generations,
now.
The main household of our clan has practiced a secret ninjutsu
Okay.
known as the Curse Mark Jutsu.
Ooh, okay. what an odd time for
In its
this.
cage.
Okay.
It's the mark of
Interesting.
those who are bound to a destiny
Symbology
they
there.
cannot escape.
What? Oh, does he get another sign? Oh!
Is
Is it illegal? It can't be illegal. Exile, maybe?
that's the curse mark?
We got more
I
curses
was 4
floating
years
around.
old when the leaders of my clan branded this symbol on my
Oh.
forehead with their Curse Mark Jutsu.
Oh. They're just having a conversation in the middle of
Many
this.
years of, and they had sent the head cloud ninja to sign the treaty. One clan was absent, the Hyuga clan, because this was the day on which the heir to the main household was to turn 3.
Okay, what does that mean? More exposition. Oh, not Nick. Oh, he sees her. Him.
Her father,
That's good eyesight.
Lord
But I mean,
Hiyashi Hyuga,
he would
was
have it.
sitting up there.
He would have
He
that.
and my father, Hizashi, are twin brothers.
Oh, damn.
And yet, he entered into the world first, so he is head of the family, the
We're
firstborn.
twins, so this is interesting.
While his twin brother is banished to a lesser branch of the family.
That's crazy.
Congratulations.
Oh, they liked each other at first. What's up?
It's time I took Neji under my wing.
On the day the heir to the main household turned 3, that the curse mark was put on me and I was made a bird in a cage by my own uncle.
Okay. Wow, we're getting a lot of background here that I did not
Your kick
anticipate.
is still.
They're so young.
Is your destiny clear to you?
Oh
You
my
live
gosh.
only to protect Lady Hinata.
I understand, Father.
What? I mean, how did this go wrong? Shenanigans between the brothers, but I mean, so far it seems like, whoa. Oh, what's up?
Threat.
Oh. Oh. Oh no. So, brother shenanigans. So it's like a control mark? Oh my
I'll
gosh.
forgive the fool this time, but only this time. See that you never forget your destiny.
Oops. He was all for it too, man.
See, this is more than a mark that we wear. It is also the instrument by which they keep us in our place.
Yikes.
Fear that they will use this curse mark to turn our brains to jelly
Oh
anytime
my
they
gosh.
wish.
I mean, the dude's in the crowd, so couldn't he just go, bah, you lost? He could. Theoretically, he could just wreck the guy right now, and Naruto would win.
That is what we
But it's almost like a fear
live
of
with
being
it
controlled.
every day.
Yeah.
Only in death are we free of it.
That's-
The Hyuga possess the secret of this unique form of Kekkei Genkai. And of course, there are many who would steal it from us.
Oh my
That is
gosh.
why we
Yikes.
the main
Kinda
household,
creepy.
obediently and without question,
Oh, that's-
for eternity. That is our destiny, or was, until that dreadful night. They went too far.
It was
when
like
they
a
murdered
exile
my
rebellion.
father.
Oh, yikes. It could be defensive.
Abducted Lady Hinata.
I mean, that's not going to help no one. If we're going to be doing shenanigans like this. You know oh, he's got one eye covered, so we know who that is. Okay, so he has the power too. Oh, that went fast.
And who was this intruder?
Oh, no.
Wearing a mask over his face?
Uh,
It was none other than the head cloud ninja of the Land
oh,
of
was
Lightning.
who I thought it was.
The
Okay.
man who had just signed an alliance with us. It was obvious to everyone that he was after the secret of the Byaku.
Hmm.
They claimed that the Hidden Leaf Village was in violation of the treaty, and they demanded recompense.
Wow, this is a lot of extra context. Part of me feels
Things
like
got worse.
narratively this should have happened. I don't know how it might have made sense, but this much detail might have happened before the fight and then been recalled during the fight, so that the pace of the fight would not be disrupted as much as it's being disrupted now. Because this is long, not to me, but I mean from a pacing perspective. I'm removed from the tension of the fight itself at this point, right? Because this is so subtle. What's the word I'm looking for? Not subtle. Somber was the word I was looking for. That juxtaposition is a little bit jarring for me right now. Cool information, but jarring from a pacing perspective.
A life for a life.
Oh, man.
The Land of Lightning demanded the death of the person who had slain their ninja. If there was to be peace, Lord Hiyashi must die. And so to avert a war, a man was killed, but not Hiyashi.
I'm wondering something. I'm wondering something that would be crazy. Because many years have passed now, but what if there's a rigmarole? Like, who we think is Hinata's father is actually his father, and a sacrifice was made by Hinata's father, or something like that. Because it would be to protect Hinata, to keep the brother alive, because they're protectors. But he doesn't know. That'd be a crazy rigmarole.
When brother was killed in
That
his
would
place in order to protect the main
That would throw him
household.
off completely. It'd be done.
Only in
Oh,
death was
no, he's not. Never mind. I just retract because he doesn't have the mark on his forehead. Never mind.
Father smart.
Unless it's makeup.
But their
I don't know,
destinies
man.
had been determined.
It's a twin brother plot. That's what you do with the twin brother, twin plots in general. You do the rigmarole. You gotta do a rigmarole.
Your destiny was decided the moment I was chosen as your opponent.
I don't know, man. You just gave Naruto a lot of information there that could be used against you, maybe. Oh, and that's gonna be the end. Yep. So I think I already said everything I wanted to say in the last third of that episode. Primarily it being the twin plot, there usually being a rigmarole with that kind of narrative. Maybe that's still gonna come around, and that's gonna be how this fight between these two does that twist of Rooney that gives Naruto the advantage, or maybe Neji a disadvantage, but in a way that something happens and it removes Neji from the fight, because we got to keep Naruto in there because he's the main character. So maybe there's going to be something like that in play, and we're going to find out in the next episode. Like 3 episodes for this fight. That's crazy. That's padding this out way longer than I would have imagined, because I don't know how the other fights are then going to get slotted into this. If they all get 3 episodes, my numbers are off. I've guessed completely wrong as to where this arc is going to end. Like, we might be in that sequential era where the pacing doesn't really matter anymore. It's all going to be more woven in and serialized, and I'm waiting for that point. But right now I feel like I'm gonna hold on to it until it breaks. And then what was the second piece I wanted to talk about? Oh, the pacing, which I already talked about. It's very disruptive because it was very high octane. This battle was very intense. Like, it's quick in the sense that the power dynamic is obviously in Neji's favor right now. He's got the advantage. He is better than Naruto at this point, unless Naruto pulls some sort of maneuver that, again, his trump card being the fox spirit. But I just narratively, like, I feel like that has to come at the end of an arc, and it wouldn't just be injected in there as like this thing that just happens, because it's such an important component in Naruto, and we don't always get it, which means that there's a much longer arc. We're talking like multi-arc pattern possibly going on involving the fox spirit. Like in the 4 episodes with Naruto, we got him kind of coming face to face with what that is within him, which is part of it. It's almost like an act 2 kind of pattern in there, right? Like, he knows it's there, and that happens during the Demon in the Mist arc. Like, he knows it's there, but he doesn't remember that it happened, but it kind of gets him out of that situation. And then we have him in the interlude part before this final tournament, where he comes face to face with it, and they have to come to some sort of agreement of the synergy between both of them. But like, I don't want to go too far speculative in the future here, because I don't want spoilers, but I also I need to see how these pieces fall. But there's going to be like a third meeting of those two, like this Fox Spirit and Naruto consciousness, and then the 4th one might be like the end of like, I don't know, these 200 episodes. I know there's a lot of fillers, so maybe this doesn't work, but in any case, I think you all, if you've watched enough of these, you know where I'm going with this. There might be some break here where the Fox Spirit is like that escalates in a much larger arc. Find out next episode, which I'm going to jump into right now. I'll catch you there. Don't forget to explore, engage, and inspire everybody. Peace.